Atomic Empire, Cold Fire here on 94Z, and we've got the guys from Atomic Empire. Well, two of the guys.
Right.
What's going on, guys?
Doing well.
Yeah, how's it going? Introduce yourselves. Tell the people what you do in the band.
My name's Colin Humphrey. I play lead guitar, do a little bit of backup vocals, and help write some of the music.
Rick Davis, bass player, lead singer, songwriter.
All right, and when did you guys start playing as a band? Because I just heard about you recently thanks to my friend Scott Eskew, so...
We really started out, it was probably a year and a half ago. Rick had retired out of the Navy, came back home to Oak Ridge. He and I had actually been classmates in high school. Never played music together, even though we did stuff separately. And I was doing recordings at home, different stuff that I wrote, solo stuff. Asked him if he'd play some bass, do some tracks for me. Go over to his house, next thing you know, we're recording one of his songs, and then got another Oak Ridge High School alumni to come in and play drums, H.E. Ketterer. He's the missing third member here. And pretty much it's been work on songs, record, post out at Reverb Nation, and then play live wherever we can find. Just kind of go from there.
Right on. And you guys got a show coming up this Saturday at the Birdhouse?
Yes, sir. The 17th.
All right. Coming up with my next guest, the Idea of Evil. So you guys just dropped singles, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. And you said you recorded all yourself?
Yeah.
All right. And you recorded at your practice space, mixed and mastered yourself?
Record the tracks, run my laptop back home, sit there with my headphones, and mix away.
Well, you know, like I was saying, the sound that you get, you know, was a great kind of retro sound with a digital kind of clarity to it. And that's hard to come by.
Well, and it's kind of by accident, but one of the things that I found is that a lot of modern music is getting way over-compressed, way over-processed, to the point that it loses a little bit of that edge and rawness that rock is supposed to have. And then we're lucky enough that the technology will let us record digitally. You know, we can sit in his garage and record vocals, record bass tracks, get everything mixed in and work inside the box strictly so that you don't have any loss of quality due to running out patches with cords and different outboard accessories.
Yeah, I mean, it's a completely different monster now when you get into recording, but it's a little bit easier. I mean, it's definitely more accessible now, I believe, but it's still, there's this pretty steep learning curve with some of these softwares. Not all of them are real user friendly, but you know, but you guys have done so fantastic. What made you want, I mean, this is obviously the kind of music you like, so what were some of the influences, some of the creative kind of backbone of this?
Well, this is Rick, bass player and lead singer for Atomic Empire. My influences range from pretty much everywhere, all over the place. You might not know, but you know, I love Iron Maiden, I love Steely Dan, I love Kenny Loggins. I mean, my influences come from everywhere, but we just try to get all of that together and try to make a really good song, you know, and that's pretty much what we do. So,
yeah, he and I kind of came from two different backgrounds. I was more of a child of the 80s, listening to David Bowie, Rick Springfield, but on the harder side, you had Van Halen, Dokken, sort of the more rock, hard rock. That was more popular.
Yeah.
And so that between that and studying music in school and doing a lot of classical type stuff, it just sort of meshed together. But I really wanted to do more of the rock side with more aggression to it.
All right. Well, I think this next song gets a little bit of that sanguine. You want to tell me about that one? This one's a little bit darker than Cold Fire, for sure.
Right. Well, I'm a little bit more on the darker side, and that kind of meshes with what Cullen does. So, Sanguine's kind of like a vampire waking up after 2,000 years and looking around him and seeing that his castle has crumbled down and just having to rebuild himself after so much time. And it's just sort of it's a positive message, but said in a very dark fashion. So
My favorite.
we'll see how it goes, sir.
All right, Atomic Empire with Sanguine here on the local show. Atomic Empire with Sanguine, and we got the guys from Atomic Empire, and here you got the show coming up this Saturday at the Birdhouse, along with my next guest, The Idea of Evil. When can people check you out again? When's another show you got coming up?
I believe it's December 15th. We'll be at the Birdhouse again. And then December 29th, we'll be at Grove Theater.
Okay.
And in the
December
meantime,
29th.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right there, just in time for the new year. Fine.
Yeah. And in the meantime, if people want to, they can check out our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Atomic Empire Band, or they can listen to our songs on our Reverb Nation page. There's some videos, some pictures. And if you go to Reverb Nation, look up Atomic Empire, they should find us.
Right on. Anything else? Any shout-outs, thanks, anything like that?
Well, we really miss having H.E. here. We know we wanted to be here, but they...
Shout out to the missing member.
Couldn't be here. That's not his fault.
It's hard for a tripod to stand on two legs. You know?
Yeah, that's true. But, no, otherwise, we appreciate all the fans that have come out when we've done shows at the Open Chord, different support online, and hope to see them there this coming Saturday.
Yeah, you've got a great response from the listeners to the show. A lot of people have messaged me being like, who is this band? It's like, this doesn't sound like anything else I've heard locally. I was like, I've not either. So I was excited to meet.
So that's great.
I was excited to meet you guys, and I'm excited to see you. I've not had a chance to see you, so I'm definitely going to try to make it out there at some point. What time does the show kick off this Saturday?
The doors open at 6.
Okay.
Music starts at 7. We're supposed to start out the night, so we'll set the time.
Right on. All right, we're going to get back to some music here in a bit. We're going to have The Idea of Evil in here, Atomic Empire. Guys, thanks so much for stopping by.
Hey,
check out their
appreciate it.
music online. Got some great songs, as you've heard, and check them out live this Saturday at the Birdhouse. We'll be right back with Idea of Evil next. Here on the local show, only on 94Z.